My name is Clint Keepin. I play Hugo in the show Bullets. Hugo, I think, sees himself, as more than just a bank teller, which is what he does for his day job. And what that is because he's been so good at poker. He's good at playing cards. He knows he is. I think he sees himself as someone who can do that. I mean, he knows he can do that professionally, but because of circumstances in his life, he's not allowed to. But he sees himself as something more than just this 9-to-5 office job, obviously. I mean, a lot of people, I think, want more than that in their lives, and he's not satisfied. Well, first time I auditioned for it, I thought this is just some really interesting, really interesting dynamics between these characters and the situation they were in. And then when I actually got a chance to read the whole series, I was blown away. It was very intense. Has a few moments of some humor, I think, can be found there, but overall, like, dramatic and intense, which is something I search for in projects. I didn't go to college for acting. I went to school for filmmaking, but like most film schools, at least the ones not here in Hollywood, we don't have a lot of, the ones in other states, we don't have a lot of actors around. So we end up getting put in our own projects or our friends' projects, which is what happened. I basically got asked to be in a classmate's project, and I didn't know what I was doing. I said, I'll help you out, but I've never acted before, and that's kind of how it started. And at that point I guess you can say, is the first time I really, acted. Well, always is a challenge to try to be as grounded as possible. Now some projects, stylistically, your character is not a grounded person. They're talking in either stylized dialect, or they're talking they're very character-y type person. So, you go, is that grounded? I mean, I would never see a person like this in real life, but it still has to be believable, as in this person's having this conversation with the other person, the person's listening, responding in a natural way. I mean, that's always the challenge for me, is to try to move into that space, and so the audience can hopefully believe, that these characters are really there, having this problem or overcoming this problem or in this situation. The collaborative nature is, always very satisfying. Working with a team to try to get a project everyone believes in. That's the most satisfying thing, to see that work done. To get on set with another actor that you have instant chemistry with is very rewarding. I mean, it just makes things a lot easier. And so I think you always, as an actor, you always hope for that. It's probably not always going to happen, but when you do, you just run with it, because a lot of great, I think, moments can happen that way. When two actors are very comfortable with each other, I think it can help with the realism, between the two or three, whatever the group is, dynamics are, I'm not a professional poker player by any means. I have never played poker in an institutional setting, in a casino or whatnot. But back in college, every once a week we would play Texas Hold'em with friends. There was about, I don't know, it would change how many people, but it was a good group of us. Pretty steadily we would play, a lot of fun, but it was just very casual, kind of what Hugo goes through in the beginning of the series, just with his friends, nothing crazy. What I'm looking forward to most with Bullets, with like any project though, is delving more into that character. So for me, Hugo, and seeing how that plays out, throughout the series. But like what I'm looking forward to most is it's just shooting. I mean, this is what I look forward to with anything, is to, perform and bring these characters to life.